Hi guys, it's Ashley from Ashley's Paper Heart, and today we are going to be working in my junk journal. And this spread is all about some of the lovely pen pals that I have, and this is where I'm kind of putting a few things that they had sent and then just kind of writing about my appreciation and how much I have found value in the community. So before we get into the video fully, I want to apologize if the video feels a little bit choppy. When I was creating, I think I was pretty distracted or just didn't have like my supplies that I wanted to use right in front of me. So a lot of times, like in the unedited version, there was a lot of like blank space, probably where I got up and had to go look for something that I had in mind. And I tried to edit a bunch of that out, but I think in the end it kind of resulted feeling just a bit choppier than normal. So hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. And despite the struggle of getting this spread to come together, I actually really like how it turned out in the end. I think it all just came together beautifully and everything really meshed super well. So right now I'm covering up that blank page. Some of the pages in this journal that I'm using has like just the blank white page on the back, probably like if it had scrapbook paper or something on the other side. And I personally don't really like blank pages or like the white pages in my junk journals, so I usually will cover them up with some sort of collage and do my best to not have that show through. So that little thank you note that I attached to the left side of the page is a note that came from one of my Instagram friends. We had kind of traded mail just as like a one-off thing, and she was super sweet and sent me all these wonderful goodies that was like extremely tailored to what I like, and I thought that was just really, really nice to have someone like know your style and then specifically pick things out that they know that you would like. So on the other page, I am attaching this postcard that I bought from Sticky Kit. I think this is like something that was kind of older on their site. And it's this little girl putting a letter into a post box. And I just thought it was super cute and I really wanted to use it on the spread. So I turned it into a little pocket. When I'm doing pockets that I'm not going to be sewing into my junk journal, I will use Fabrifix because it is a pretty permanent glue, and it usually, when it adheres, it's pretty strong. So I know that I will be taking stuff in and out of this pocket, so I want to make sure that it's not going to come up out of the page after, using it. So now I am adding some little embellishments. I'm adding this little loop of Avril yarn, and I took some stamped images from the new R Studio stamps that was in the shape of these like postage stamps. And so I wanted to use that. And then I used some other little elements that actually came off of a letter that a pen pal had sent me. She always does these beautiful stamps like as embellishments on her stationery, and so I cut them out this time because they were just too pretty not to. And I really love the little bumblebee stamp so much, and I don't really have anything like that in my collection, so I thought it would be a perfect place to use it. So I want to take a moment to encourage you, if you are not currently a part of the pen pal community and you want to be, I would hope to give you some encouragement to reach out and find yourself some pen pals. I tell you, it has been such a rewarding community to be a part of, and I have made some true, I think, lifelong friends with some of the people that I've been writing to for a better part of a year now. So if you need some suggestions on how or where to find pen pals, the places that I have found them are, one, the first place that I got connected with people was on the Worldwide Snail Mail Pen Pal group on Facebook. They are great. There are so many people on there, and I have definitely found a handful of people that I have been writing to for, like I said, a better part of a year. And then also there is the hashtag Penpals Wanted on Instagram, and you can find Penpals that way. I have found quite a few people on Instagram that I have become really good friends with, and I love connecting with them through mail, and it's just been such a joy to me, and hopefully to them too. And then if you are not like into a like long-term commitment, there is always mail swaps, which can be super fun to like swap supplies. So those also happen over on Instagram. I've done quite a few swaps, and it can be really fun to get almost like, a mystery surprise in the mail, and then you get to create the same thing for someone else, and that's just, to me, really fun to do. So on the journaling spread, I am tucking in this little bird illustration that one of my pen pals did for me. She knows that I love birds, and I thought it was so sweet and so kind that she drew this beautiful bird for me, and I wanted to keep it in my journal. I made sure that I had plenty of space to tuck in other goodies later on, because I know like I have little bits and bobs from people and little notes that I always want to find places to keep, so that I can pull it out when I'm looking at my journal in the future. So now I'm just writing about all the wonderful experiences I've had in this community, and how thankful I am to have connected with people over this past year when it was so hard to connect with other people because of the pandemic. I feel like that might have been the one silver lining of everything, is that it kind of brought everything down to the baseline that human connection is one of the most important things in the world. At least it is, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people feel similarly too. So now that we are getting towards the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me as I created this spread, and I hope that I have inspired you to either join the pen pal community or go create something in your journal. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. I will have my other social medias linked down in the description, so you can find me on Instagram or Twitch. And with all that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye.